Good evening from Los Angeles, California. I'm Dr. Ryan Alva. Here in the United States, we enjoy certain rights that we often take for granted. The very fact that I can even write and talk about this topic demonstrates that very point. For the people of Iran, however, this is not the case. The people of Iran have endured years of suppression under the Islamic regime. Case in point, the most recent tragic death of a 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who was killed in the custody of and by the hands of the morality police. According to the members of her family, her mother and her brother, who have since spoken to media outside of Iran and say that Mahsa was arrested on September 13 when she was leaving a subway station in the capital city of Tehran. Her brother was with her at the time she was detained by the morality police. She was then ushered into a van and transported to a police station, and then at that police station, according to the officials who have since released CCTV footage, she suddenly collapsed at the police station, and they say they believe she had a pre-existing condition and that was the cause of her heart attack. And we have heard that story before. And of course, her family has a different version of the events. They say that she had no pre-existing health issues. She was a healthy 22-year-old woman who was taken and she never left that police station. She was transported to a hospital where she was in a coma for a few days, and then she was taken off life support and pronounced dead. Her family has laid her body to rest in her hometown Saqqez on Saturday morning, and now the entire country is demanding answers. Many of the Iranian people have come to the streets of Tehran, Rasht, Karaj, Isfahan, Saqqez, Marivan, Sanandaj, and other cities in protest of killing Mahsa Amini. Protesters are basically blaming the regime for killing her on purpose, and women were also seen removing their own headscarves in demonstration of support. A very powerful step in a country like Iran, where this can actually have serious consequences. The protesters did not hold back and shouted slogans like "Death to the dictator," directly referring to Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei. And reports suggest that during the funeral, protesters marched towards the local governor's offices, and the Iranian regime's police fired tear gas at the demonstrators and soon began using lethal force. You can hear shots being fired in the videos spreading all over the social media.
Joining us now to discuss is Iranian journalist and activist Mahsa Amini. Mahsa, it's good to see you again. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances. So Iranian state TV released video of Mahsa in the re-education center. The clip is 2 minutes long. About 20 seconds into it, the video cuts, and through a small crack in the window, you can see it goes from daylight to nighttime, meaning time has passed. Later in the clip, you see Mahsa talking to a woman who touches her clothes. Moments later, she collapses on the ground. Do you trust this video, which the Iranian government has released?
Look, not at all. They actually showed this on Iranian state television to say that we didn't beaten Mahsa. But today, Iranian women were frustrated and furious. They went in front of the same hospital that Mahsa was there. And then again, the morality police was there, beating up women, attacking women. But let me tell you something. Mahsa's family members, they risked their lives, and they tell journalists outside Iran that Mahsa was beaten by the morality police. It is clear for all Iranians that he was murdered.
The Interior Ministry and Tehran's prosecutors say they're launching an investigation into her death. Do you have any faith that anyone will be held accountable for her death, or that the investigation will be remotely credible?
This is ridiculous. They're actually asking another killer to do an investigation about another organization who killed Mahsa. This is not going to, this is not going to achieve anything. We're not going to achieve anything through that. And that is why Iranian people took to the street. Look, it's not just that. Right now, other women are in prison because of just in 21st century, they want to be their true self. In 21st century, Mahsa was murdered just because of a little bit of her hair. So, and people of Iran actually asking that, how come that the Islamic Republic has a seat at the United Nations in a top women's body to monitor human rights globally. And the murderer of our country, Ibrahim Raisi, is going to be welcomed very soon at the United Nations for General Assembly. And that is why Iranian people are furious, and they don't have any hope that by making an official complaint, they're going to receive anything. So they took to the street. They were actually calling the Islamic Republic like ISIS. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They know that they risk their lives. But people of Iran are fed up. They want freedom and dignity.
Well, they deserve it, that's for sure. Over the past few months, you and other Iranian activists have been urging women to remove their veils, which could, of course, result in their arrest by the morality police. Tell us more about the morality police, and do you think they're trying to send a message to other women through what happened to Mahsa?
Exactly. That's the point, because the governments right now are, they know that they cannot control women. Women are brave enough to practice their civil disobedience. Maybe Americans who are listening to me, because CNN don't cover Iran, so mostly covering nuclear, maybe they don't know even what I talk about when I say morality police. It means that if I go out like this with my hair like this, I will get beaten up. But forget about that. From the age of 7, if I don't cover my hair, I won't be able to get an education. I receive lashes if I show my hair. This is the reality of Iran, not the one that you see from some of, the apologists or those who go to my beautiful country and they say that, look, let's talk about as a tourist, let's talk about how beautiful city. No, women are being treated like second-class citizens. Do you see The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, the series in America? It's an entertainment. But this is the reality of our life.
Yeah.
But what breaks my heart that I see a lot of Western female politicians from European countries, they go to my beautiful country and they obey compulsory hijab laws. So they legitimize my oppressors, our government, to put more pressure on us. I want them now, all my sisters in America who say my body, my choice, we say the same, my body, my choice, but we go to jail.
Yeah.
We get lashes. So support us and show your solidarity.
Well, we're going to keep covering the story. Mahsa Ahmadinejad, thank you so much. Really appreciate your bringing attention to this, shining a light on the way that Iran treats its women and girls. Thank you so much.
To support my work, please click the subscribe, the like button, and the notification bell so you wouldn't miss any of my new videos.